Murray, Cardinals stun Seahawks on the road in dominant Thursday night football victory. In a statement win that reshuffles the early NFC West standings, the Arizona Cardinals marched into a hostile Lumen Field and delivered a commanding performance, defeating the Seattle Seahawks 30-13 on Thursday Night Football. The story of the game was the triumphant return to form of Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray. After a 2023 season spent recovering from a major knee injury, Murray looked every bit the dynamic playmaker who earned a massive contract extension, silencing doubts and a raucous Seattle crowd in the process. He orchestrated the Arizona offense with precision, using both his arm and his legs to keep the Seahawks' defense off balance all night. Murray's connection with his star wide receiver, Marquise Hollywood Brown, was particularly lethal. Brown torched the Seattle secondary for crucial gains, including a spectacular 37-yard touchdown reception that helped break the game open. The Cardinals' offense, which had questions to answer coming into the season, looked cohesive and explosive, consistently converting third downs and putting points on the board. Defensively, the Cardinals were equally impressive. They harassed Seahawks quarterback Geno Smith throughout the contest, generating pressure and forcing him into uncharacteristic mistakes. The Arizona defense effectively neutralized Seattle's rushing attack, making the Seahawks' offense one-dimensional and predictable. A key fourth-quarter interception sealed the victory, extinguishing any hope of a late Seattle comeback. For the Seahawks, the loss raises significant concerns. The highly touted defense, under new coordinator Aiden Durd, failed to contain Murray and had no answer for the Cardinals' offensive schemes. The performance at home, where Seattle typically holds a strong advantage, was a major disappointment. The team now faces a long week of questions before their next game, needing to find solutions quickly in a highly competitive division. The victory propels the Arizona Cardinals to a 3-1 record, signaling that they are legitimate contenders in the NFC West. The performance proves that a healthy Kyler Murray elevates the entire franchise. For the Seattle Seahawks, falling to 1-3 creates urgency, as they must now navigate a tough schedule to avoid falling too far behind in the playoff race. This dominant road win announces the Cardinals' arrival as a team to be taken seriously, while the Seahawks are left searching for answers after a deflating home defeat. Murray's masterpiece. Cardinals announce NFC West arrival with commanding win over Seahawks. Seattle, Washington. In a primetime showcase that felt like a coronation, the Arizona Cardinals served notice to the entire NFL that they are a force to be reckoned with. Led by a brilliant and resilient performance from quarterback Kyler Murray, the Cardinals dismantled the Seattle Seahawks 30-13 on Thursday Night Football, sending a clear message that the balance of power in the NFC West may be shifting. The victory, forged in the notoriously difficult environment of Lumen Field, improves the Cardinals' record to an impressive 3-1, while the Seahawks, facing early season adversity, fall to a concerning 1-3. Kyler Murray silences the doubters. All eyes were on Kyler Murray, the electric quarterback whose 2023 season was cut short by a devastating knee injury. Any lingering questions about his mobility, confidence, or elite status were answered emphatically. Murray was nothing short of spectacular, orchestrating the Arizona offense with a blend of poise and playmaking that Seattle had no answer for. He finished the night with a stat line that tells the story of his dominance. Over 250 passing yards, 2 touchdown throws, and an additional 45 yards on the ground, often converting critical third downs with his legs when plays broke down. His connection with wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown was the engine of the Cardinals' attack. Brown's speed proved too much for the Seahawks secondary, culminating in a breathtaking 37-yard touchdown reception where he simply ran past the coverage, with Murray delivering a perfect deep ball. A defensive statement. While the offense shined, the Cardinals' victory was built on an equally dominant defensive performance. New defensive coordinator Nick Rallis devised a game plan that completely stifled the Seahawks. The defensive front generated consistent pressure on Seattle quarterback Geno Smith, sacking him 3 times and hitting him on numerous other occasions. The run defense was equally stout, effectively shutting down Seattle's ground game and forcing the Seahawks into predictable passing situations. The defining moment came in the fourth quarter when safety Jalen Thompson intercepted a pressured Geno Smith pass, effectively sealing the game and punctuating a complete team effort. Seahawks concerns mount. For the home team, the loss raises alarm bells. The highly anticipated debut of new defensive coordinator Aiden Durd was a disaster. The unit looked disorganized and unable to contain Murray's dual-threat abilities, a recurring issue that plagued them throughout the game. Offensively, the Seahawks never found a rhythm. Smith was under constant duress, and star receivers DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett were largely held in check by a physical Cardinals secondary. The inability to establish the run or protect the quarterback leaves Seattle with a long list of problems to solve during a long week ahead. For the Arizona Cardinals, this win is more than just one in the standings. It's a validation of their off-season approach and a testament to Murray's recovery. At 3-1, they are now firmly in the driver's seat within the division, proving they can win a tough, physical game on the road against a rival. For the Seattle Seahawks, the 1-3 start creates immense pressure. With the San Francisco 49ers also looming large in the division, they cannot afford to fall further behind. The team must quickly find solutions, particularly on defense, if they hope to salvage their season. The Cardinals head home with momentum and confidence, while the Seahawks are left to pick up the pieces after a deflating performance that has their season trending in the wrong direction. On this Thursday night, the Cardinals didn't just win a game. They announced their return as a contender.